Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to learn how to play doublings. There's several of them, so let's start with B. When you play B, you're going to tap the G grace note finger and the D grace note finger. For quite a few of the bottom ones, that's going to be the same grace note sequence that you will do with the notes. The upper hand will be a little bit different, but we'll cover that in a moment. So let's start with B. So first tap the G grace note finger and then the D grace note finger. One more time. Now we're going to do C. So play C properly with the pinky down. We're going to do the same grace notes, the G and the D. One more time. Now, here is where we're going to play different grace notes. We're still going to start with a G, but instead of playing a D, we're going to play an E, because when we're playing D, we can't play a D grace note, right? The D finger is up. So we're going to play a G grace note and then an E grace note. One more time. Now we're going to go up to E, and because this grace note, the E grace note, is up already, we can't use it. So we're going to play a G grace note and an F grace note. This is F grace note. One more time. And then F. F is probably the simplest one we have because it's simply a double tap with the G grace note. One more time. Then the high G grace note is basically going from any note that you want up to high G and then doing an or G grace note and going back up to it. So any note up to a G, high G, down with a G grace note and back up to high G. One more time. And then last but certainly not least is high A. So when we play high A, we're going to play it like this, and we're going to do a thumb tap on the back with the hole that's on its own. Again. So if I was going to play from low A up to high A with the doubling, it's going to sound like this. One more time. Now, if you have heard doublings before, you'll notice that I'm playing them rather slow. That is for demonstration purposes. So let's go through the doublings one more time, and we're going to play them at the speed that you typically would if you're playing a tune, say like Scotland the Brave or Green Hills, or any other tune of your choosing. So let's start with the B. One more time. And then C. One more time. And D. One more time. That one was just a teeny bit faster, so you want to ensure that you can hear both the grace notes. So the second one might have been just a hair on the short side, but I hope you can get the point. And on to E. One more time. And F. One more time. And high G from the low A that we did before. One more time. And high A from the low A. One more time. So with the high A, some people will go just like this. They'll simply do the tap with the thumb, or they'll do it like I do, which other people do as well, where they will do this and then they'll do a thumb sweep on the back. Both ways are acceptable as long as you hit the thumb on the hole properly so that it is audible and noticeable. I'm going to do it one more time with the thumb sweep. One more time. really does not matter which way you do it, whichever way you find is comfortable, as long as you're able to perform it. So what I want to do now is go over a few examples of doublings that can tend to be a little bit more complicated for the average learner. For example, going from E to D and back and vice versa is probably the hardest doubling transition that I can think of. Most of my students struggle with this regularly, and it's acceptable. It is not easy to go from D to E or E to D with doublings, because you're going from the bottom hand essentially up to the top hand or the other way around. So it's not going to be easy. So let's go from D, and we're going to go up to an E with the doubling on the E. So we're going to go from D to E. So first thing you want to do is you want to go from D and you want to play a G grace note up to E. One more time. I'm going to do a third time just in case you need another example. So when these three fingers down, eeny, meeny, miny, and fretting there, you want to go, when those three fingers come down, you're going to bring up your G grace note so that you got that bridge. And to finish off the doubling, you're going to do the F grace note right after the G. Again. Now if we speed this up, it's going to sound like this. Again. Now if you're just learning how to play doublings and you can't play that fast, don't worry about it. It's going to come with practice. All of this will come with practice if you're just learning now, so don't worry about it if you struggle with that part of it. Now we're going to go from E to D. So with the E to the D, you're still going to do the G grace note from the E to the D, but because we did the E grace note earlier with the second grace note of the D doubling, that's the same thing we're going to do. We're literally just going from E down to D with the G grace note as the bridge between the two notes. That's the first grace note. Play it again. One more time. Now we're going to add the E doubling, or the E grace note at the end. One more time. Now if we speed this up, it's going to sound like this. Now we speed it up even a little bit more while attempting to not crush the doubling. It's going to sound like this. So that's two examples of a couple of the harder doubling transitions from one note to the other that you will find. Another one that is a little bit easier but still has a little bit more complexity to it is B to C or C down to B. So let's go from this B to the C. So again, you're going to start by playing B. You're going to go up to the C with a G grace note like this. And then you're going to tap the D grace note with the finger there to finish off the doubling. So that's your G grace note. And then tap your D grace note finger to finish off the doubling. Again. And now if we speed it up, it'll sound like this. And even a little bit more. Again. So that's what that's going to sound like. Now, if we go from C to B, it sounds good like this, starting with the G grace note. Again. Now let's add the D grace note in to finish the doubling off. Again. Now let's speed it up and hear what it sounds like. Again. Now let's speed it up even a little bit more. Again. So that's going from B to C and C down to B. So that is how you play doublings with a few examples of how to play some of the harder ones. So I hope that you found today's video very helpful and informative. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a fantastic day, guys.